So I'd like to welcome you all here this afternoon to Stanlake Park to celebrate the marriage of James and Katie. As I say, a warm welcome to you all, but obviously a very special welcome for our bride and groom here today. Very special day for you. And the groom was very composed until she walked down the aisle. That's exactly what he said would happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, a massive warm welcome and thank you for making it to our special day. One which we've all been waiting for a very long time and one we are excited to share with you all today at our lovely venue. Firstly, before I commence with a few words from myself, could I all invite you to join me in a toast to my beautiful new wife, Mrs. Katie Walton. To Katie. I think each and every one of you here will agree that Mrs. Walton looks absolutely beautiful today, and I can certainly confirm I have the most beautiful wife by my side for the rest of my life. Kate, you look incredible.
Can we get a round of applause for Kate as well? Just want to say how stunning she looks today.
James and Katie have found in each other happiness, fulfilment and love. And a good partner in a marriage will be loving and caring, but will above all be a best friend.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever be apart. Because that is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promise of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossom have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree, not two.
Well done, Georgina, you made it through. Thank you. Take a warm round of applause for that. Thank you.
I'd like to say thank you very much for you all for coming. I'd like to welcome James into our family. Just have a good time, enjoy yourself. And I don't think there's anything else I need to say. I've welcomed him to the family, so I think I've done all I need to do. I meant to say also how lovely she looks today.
Thank you to the bridesmaids, Nicole and Emma, and thank you to the two maids of honour, Steph and Georgie. You've pulled off an incredible amount. Kate certainly appreciates what you've done for her. You all look gorgeous today, ladies, and I know Kate really appreciates your time and support. Thank you to the groomsmen, Ryan, Tom and Liam. Gents, you're looking dapper today, and thank you for being by my side. Liam, you just about fit into those athletic fit trousers. But honestly, chaps, I cannot thank you enough for everything you've all done, and I'm massively overwhelmed by your support, and Kate really appreciates it too. Lastly, a huge thank you to my best man and best friend for taking on such a large challenge and putting up with me and being here. Andy, me and Kate are beyond grateful for your time and effort you've given us, so thank you.
As we can see, a lot of effort's gone into today, and the attention to detail has just been insane. So I'm sure both of you put in the same amount of effort, and I just want to say again, well done, Kate.
So today, as we witness the marriage of James and Katie, we also celebrate with them as they prepare to make lifelong promises to each other. They've each been cared for by those around them, and now look to you all to support them through the next chapter of their lives.
Katie, growing up we weren't just cousins, we were sisters. Nothing was more exciting than coming to see my family in England. I'm so grateful for you and Georgie taking such good care of me growing up. I'll never forget when you woke me up at the crack of dawn to take me to Thorpe Park because you knew how much I loved roller coasters, and to the countless Topgolf trips and picnics in the park. I'm so blessed to have you in my life and in my family. You and I have always had a special bond, one that will never break. Thank you for being one of the greatest role models I've ever had. Good things don't come to those who wait, it comes to those who deserve it. I love you so much, and I can't believe this day has come, but I couldn't be more proud and happy for you, and I know that Nan is too. James, thank you for taking such good care of my cousin. I feel like you have been a part of the family for forever. Remember to always make her smile, laugh, and be there for her when she's sad. I know you will though. I love you both so much, and I'm so honored to be here on your special day.
Thought we'd go back to when we used to go out in Middlesbrough. So for those that don't know Middlesbrough actually, so it's this beautiful place in the northeast. It's like really upper class, and it's a lot better than down here, I swear. It's just need to see it. Anyway, we'd go to this club called Empire, which I'm sure the borough lot know. So we'd all go out, have a few drinks, dance the night away. And James would be there in the corner just throwing some shapes, But I won't do an impression. It's quite surprising that you didn't get snapped up sooner, really, some of those shapes he was throwing. I just wanted to ask Kate, were these the moves that brought you in? Was that? It was, man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can I please ask you all to be upstanding for the arrival of our bride?
Me and Kate, we've been a couple, a pair and a team for 4.5 years now. Remembering how we still met feels like it was yesterday. Being a police officer and a nurse, everyone always asks the question, did you meet at work? I've always told my mother we did because I was a little too embarrassed to admit we actually met on the internet. As most of you already know, we actually met online in 2017 on a website called Plenty of Fish. Little did I know the biggest catch was about to land right with me. Hey. As you do with these dating websites, I scrolled and scrolled thinking, will I actually find someone and get to the point where I was going to delete the app on my phone and give up? It's okay, you can all say it all if you want to. Anyway, the day I was going to delete the app, I came across one last profile. Blonde hair, tick. Blue eyes, tick. Very attractive, tick. Southerner, well, I'll have to put up with that. Oh, and a massive pint of Guinness in her hand on the profile photo. Good effort, Kate. Anyway, I composed the message, introduced myself and asked how she was, and I clicked send. Great, the hardest part of sending a simple hello was done. A couple of days later went by, and no reply. I thought, she's clearly not interested. Was it the way I looked, or was it because I'm a profile I selected, not looking for anything serious? That worked. So 2 weeks and 3 days later, I get a message. You have a message from POF. I log in and it's Kate. She's replied, oh, sorry, I've been on holiday and haven't looked at my profile much. Soon after the conversation began, our first date was planned and we headed to Longleat Zoo. And I guess you could say the day went well, considering we are where we are next to each other today as husband and wife. Since then, we've been to nearly every seaside, every little sweet shop we can find. And if you know Kate well, you won't be surprised. We've been to nearly every zoo across the UK and watched every Disney movie known to woman. Although every time we drive past Whipsnade Zoo, when I visit family up north, Kate always thinks it's Longleat. Kate's geography isn't the best.
But anyway, so James has built his life down in the south, as we know. And us lads from Middlesbrough just started to notice a few little changes here and there. When he was coming back, like he'd change his words like us commoners do. It's like, so we, as you can tell, my vowels are a bit different, and I'm like, away and okay and mate and no and all this kind of thing. James used to do that, but now he's just like, no and okay and yeah. And anyway, he changed. Well, all of us were just like, who's this guy? Well, I'm having a James. Like he's going back a different plot. But then he started saying like, we say love, and now he's like love. And what I wanted to say was, this is where Kate comes in, because not only is he changing the way he's saying the words, but how he's feeling as well. James has basically just come on leaps and bounds since meeting Kate, and I'm sure the happiness James has brought to my life, he's bringing that to yours as well.
I, James Richard Walton,
I, James Richard Walton,
take you, Katie Erica Stone,
take you, Katie Erica Stone,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
I promise to be loving,
I promise to be loving,
faithful and loyal to you,
faithful and loyal to you,
in good times and bad,
in good times and bad,
for the rest of our lives together.
for the rest of our lives together.
Well done, thank you. And Katie, listen please. I, Katie Erica Stone,
I, Katie Erica Stone,
take you, James Richard Walton,
take you, James Richard Walton,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
I promise to be loving,
I promise to be loving,
faithful and loyal to you,
faithful and loyal to you,
in good times and bad,
in good times and bad,
for the rest of our lives
for the
together.
rest of our lives together.
just want to say I'm a really lucky man to have a friend like James in my life. He's always been there no matter the time or place. We're still those two lads from Borough. We didn't need much to have a good time when we met up, and it's just amazing to see how far you've come personally in your career, and also Kate, the partner who sees what I see in you as well, and who herself is an amazing human being who contributes so much to the world.
We've had so many adventures, so many memories made, and that is definitely not about to stop. This is the beginning of a new adventure, and one we can do as a married couple, and I cannot wait to see what is to come in the future. Kate, you've been my rock, my best friend for what seems longer than 4.5 years, and I don't even know where to begin to say thank you for all you've done for me. You know me inside out and out. You've always been there for me through every good moment, every celebration, and you've always held me up during the bad times. You're an incredible woman, a caring person, and you have a heart of gold. You're an inspiring woman with a worth ethic to achieve, and one incredibly proud husband of all you've achieved and overcome in the past few years. I promise you that I'll be here for you when you need me. I've got you. I can't wait for the next chapter to begin a family and see where it takes us. And when the time comes, you're going to be a great mother.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a token of my love.
As a token of my love.
And as a symbol of our marriage.
As a symbol of our marriage.
I promise to care for you.
I promise to care for you.
Above all others.
Above all others.
To give you all my love and support.
To give you all my love and support.
To respect and cherish you.
To respect and cherish you.
Throughout our life together.
Throughout our life together.
And to always be your best friend.
And to always be your best friend.
Well done. And that's on. Excellent, thank you. And Andy, please, if you could hand James's ring to Katie. Lovely, thank you, Andy. Exactly the same there, Katie. And repeat after me whilst looking at him. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a token of my love.
As a token of my love.
And as a symbol of our marriage.
And as a symbol of our marriage.
I promise to care for you.
I promise to care for you.
Above all others.
Above all others.
To give you all my love and support.
To give you all my love and support.
To respect and cherish you throughout our life together.
To respect and cherish you throughout our life together.
And to always be your best friend.
And to always be your best friend.
Well done.
Walton and Stone, the two families have now come together. Since moving down south, my family has mostly been based up north, apart from the two annoying and ugly brothers that lived down south after leaving the army. Stones, Ledleys and Morgans and Taylors, you've welcomed me into your huge family with open arms, and I can quite happily say I feel like I've been part of the family for years. You've all been amazing, supportive and thoughtful, and we've had the best of times as a group. Thank you for everything. Thank you for welcoming me into the family, and I promise I'll look after your Kate. Ladies and gents, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy the moment, create some memories, and generally relax and have a great time with us. It was really good to see you all here today and share the day with us, and we're both extremely appreciative of getting to the day. So if I can invite you all to one last bit of exercise and stand for a final toast. And that'll be to the future. Thank you, everyone. Cheers. To the future. Cheers. Yeah.
Let's get reaction. 2, 1.
So I just want to say, in the words of Mark Twain, to get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. To Kate and James, Mrs. and Mr. Walton. Thank you. That's this week.
So, it is therefore my pleasure and my privilege to declare that you are now husband and wife together. So kiss your bride, and I think we ought to applaud them.